Alarm clock buzzes in their tiny apartment. The sound echoes in the empty kitchen. Tasha hits snooze, exhausted. Piles of unpaid bills sit on table. Jaden flips through his school books. His backpack has torn straps. He carefully tapes his notebook. A picture of his late father hangs on the wall. Tasha looks at it sadly before dressing. She whispers, "I wish you were here." Jaden hugs her waist. "It's okay, Mom." She forces a smile. Breakfast. Only dry toast and water. Jaden eats without complaint. His mother watches with guilt. A loud knock on the door startles them. Landlord's assistant hands over final eviction notice. Cold voice. "Court date is today. Be ready." Paper slams on the table. Door shuts hard. Silence fills the room. Jaden sees tears forming in his mother's eyes. He places his small hand on hers. "We'll be okay, Mom." She nods, pretending to believe. Tasha gathers documents, rent receipts, medical notes. She has no lawyer, no support. Jaden grabs his worn notebook. He hides it under his jacket. He has been writing something secretly. They step outside into chilly morning air. Neighbors whisper, "She's going to lose her place." Tasha lowers her head in shame. Jaden hears, but stays strong. They wait for the bus. Jaden leans on his mother's shoulder. Tasha strokes his hair gently. Bus rattles through poor neighborhood. Broken windows, graffiti on walls. Hope feels distant. They arrive at the courthouse. The building looms tall and intimidating. Security guards scan everyone at entrance. Metal detector beeps at Jaden's backpack. Guard searches, finds only crayons and notebook. He chuckles softly. "Good luck, kid." Courtroom hallway crowded with nervous people. Tasha clutches her son's hand tightly. They walk into courtroom. Wooden benches squeak as people sit. Landlord sits confidently with expensive lawyer. Lawyer polishes his glasses, smirking. Judge enters, wearing stern expression. Bailiff announces case. Gavel bangs, echoing loudly. Tasha's knees feel weak. Jaden squeezes her hand. Judge looks down at them. "Where's your attorney, Mrs. Johnson?" Tasha whispers, I don't have one, Your Honor." Landlord's lawyer smirks. Murmurs spread across courtroom. Judge shakes head slowly. Jaden's heart pounds. He looks at his mom. He remembers nights she cried silently. He remembers how she skipped meals for him. Something inside him sparks courage. He lets go of her hand. He climbs on a chair. His small voice fills the silence. "I'll be my mom's lawyer." Gasped from audience. Judge leans forward, stunned. Lawyer laughs mockingly. "This is absurd." Jaden's eyes blaze with determination. "She defends me every day. Now I'll defend her." Silence falls again. Judge studies the boy carefully. Tasha whispers, "Jaden, sit down, please." But Jaden refuses, shaking his head. Judge softens slightly. "Go ahead, son. Speak." Lawyer rolls eyes dramatically. Jaden pulls notebook from backpack. Pages filled with messy handwriting. He clears his throat. "I wrote down why we should stay." Courtroom leans in. Lawyer sighs loudly. "This is nonsense." Judge cuts him off. "Quiet. Let him talk." Jaden takes a deep breath. "My mom works 2 jobs. She's always tired, but she still helps me with homework." People in gallery nod sympathetically. Jaden continues. "She didn't choose to get sick. She didn't choose for rent to go up." Judge frowns, thoughtful. Jaden grips notebook tighter. "She's my hero. If you take our home, you take away the only safe place we have." Tasha bursts into tears quietly. A woman in audience wipes her eyes. Judge leans forward, deeply moved. The boy's voice trembles, but his courage shines. Lawyer stands abruptly. "Your Honor, this is irrelevant." Judge raises hand. "Sit down." The boy has the floor. Lawyer grits his teeth, sits angrily. Jaden flips page in notebook. He shows drawings of their apartment. Crayon sketch of their kitchen. Caption in child's handwriting. "Home equals safety." Audience gasps softly. Judge asks, "Did you draw this yourself?" Jaden nods proudly. He continues, "This is where I sleep. This is where my mom sings to me when I'm scared." His voice cracks with emotion. Tasha holds her chest, overwhelmed. Lawyer sneers. "Your Honor, we can't let childish drawings decide law." Judge sternly, "Silence." This is more honest than most lawyers I see here. Audience claps softly. Jaden looks at landlord directly. Sir, if you were in my shoes, would you want someone to take your home? Landlord looks away, uncomfortable. Lawyer interrupts. The boy is manipulating the court. Judge slams gavel. Enough. Jaden wipes his tears, continues. We're not asking for much. Just a chance. Audience nods in agreement. Judge writes notes silently. Jaden recalls his mother's sacrifices. He tells the story of nights without heat. He tells how his mom gave him her coat. Audience sniffles, touched. Lawyer sighs loudly again. Judge glares at him. Jaden takes deep breath. My mom says court is where truth lives. So here's the truth. She's the best mom in the world. She doesn't deserve to lose me or our home. Silence follows. Judge removes glasses, rubs eyes. Tasha whispers, That's enough, baby. But Judge signals him to continue. Jaden speaks bravely. Please, Your Honor, don't punish us for being poor. Gasps in courtroom. Judge sits back, stunned by words. Landlord mutters, This is ridiculous. Judge turns sharply. Ridiculous is throwing a child and his mother on the streets. Lawyer freezes, silent. Audience claps again. Judge looks at Jaden warmly. Son, you reminded us what justice means. Jaden smiles weakly. Tasha breaks into sobs of relief. Judge bangs gavel. Case dismissed. They will not be evicted. Applauja, fils courtroom. Jaden runs to his mom. They hug tightly. Judge smiles gently. Lawyer looks embarrassed. Landlord sighs in defeat. Reporters scribble notes quickly. Bailiff nods in approval. Audience stands, clapping louder. Courtroom transformed by one boy's courage. Judge calls recess. Mother kisses her son's forehead. You saved us, baby. Jaden smiles proudly. Reporters rush toward them. Flashbulbs light the room. Microphones shoved in front of Jaden. Reporter asks, How does it feel to be your mom's lawyer? Jaden shrugs shyly. I just told the truth. Audience laughs warmly. Another reporter. What made you stand up today? Jaden. Because my mom always stands up for me. Cameras flash again. Judge walks past, pats Jaden's shoulder. You're braver than most lawyers here. Audience cheers louder. Jaden blushes. Tasha holds his hand tightly. They exit courtroom together. Community members wait outside. Neighbors clap for them. Church pastor hugs Tasha. You raised a warrior. Lawyer from crowd offers free legal help. Others bring bags of groceries. Old woman gives Jaden $1. For the bravest lawyer I know. He smiles, pockets it carefully. News cameras follow them outside. Jaden waves shyly. Report plays on evening TV. Headline, Boy defends mother in court. Wins case. People across city inspired. Social media explodes with story. Strangers send donations. Letters of support arrive. Jaden reads them proudly. His mom cries reading strangers' kindness. Judge receives thank you letters too. He keeps Jaden's drawing on his desk. Weeks later, their apartment's still safe. Rent adjusted fairly by court order. Tasha finds new part-time work. Groceries now fill the fridge. Jaden does homework on table. He keeps his lawyer notebook safe. He writes new dreams inside it. Title, Future Lawyer for Justice. Mother smiles, reading over shoulder. She kisses his head. Church organizes fundraiser for them. Pastor praises Jaden's bravery. Neighbors attend, clapping proudly. Jaden shyly gives small speech. I just wanted to protect my mom. Audience cries and claps. Local newspaper publishes his story. Title, Little Lawyer with Big Heart. Tasha frames it on wall. Jaden points proudly whenever guests visit. His teacher congratulates him at school. Classmates cheer. Lawyer Jaden. He blushes but smiles. Principal invites him to assembly. Jaden speaks about courage. Kids clap loudly. Teacher wipes tears, proud. After assembly, classmates hug him. One girl whispers, You made me brave too. Jaden smiles kindly. Tasha watches proudly from back. She knows his future is bright. Years later, Jaden studies law. His childhood story inspires him. He wins scholarship to law school. Professors remember his courtroom courage. Newspapers follow his journey. Judge who once heard him attends his graduation. Jaden gives speech, Justice begins with courage. Audience gives standing ovation. His mom cries in front row. She whispers, "That's my son." Flashback to that courtroom day. The words still echo. "I'm my mom's lawyer." His legacy grows. He defends families in poverty. He fights for fair housing. He protects single mothers like his own. He becomes known as the people's lawyer. His first big office has that same drawing framed on wall. Clients see it, inspired. He tells them, "This is why I fight." His mother, still his greatest supporter. She sits in courtroom proudly, watching him work. Reporters write, "The boy who defended his mother now defends the world." Jaden smiles, humble. He never forgets that first trial. He never forgets his mom's tears. He never forgets the judge's kindness. And he never forgets the unbelievable day he changed his destiny. Judge asks Boy why he stood up. Boy answers with steady voice, "Because nobody believes my mom." Silence falls in courtroom. Prosecutor smirks. Boy continues bravely, "But I do. I'll defend her." Mother hides her tears. Judge leans forward curiously. Lawyers exchange skeptical looks. Boy clutches small notebook. His handwriting fills the pages. He studied case papers at night, copied arguments he overheard, wrote down mom's side of story. "She's innocent," he declares firmly. Courtroom murmurs. Judge signals for order. Boy asks permission to speak. Judge reluctantly allows him. Boy steps closer to bench. His shoes too big for him. Papers tremble in his hands. He clears his throat. "They say my mom stole money." He pauses, looking at mother. "But she worked 2 jobs. Every night she brought home receipts. She saved coins in a jar. She never touched what wasn't hers." Judge listens quietly. Prosecutor grows uneasy. Boy opens another page. "She paid rent every month." He waves landlord's signed paper. "See? Proof right here." Judge examines document, raises eyebrows at accuracy. Boy continues without fear. Court grows silent, watching. Boy tells about sleepless nights. "She skipped meals so I could eat." Mother covers face, crying softly. Even jurors shift uncomfortably. Bailiff wipes his eyes secretly. Prosecutor interrupts. "This is childish." Judge silences him firmly. Boy continues speaking. "She taught me honesty. She said stealing is wrong." His voice shakes but stays strong. Court feels his sincerity. Old woman in back whispers prayer. Boy presents another evidence. "This is her bank statement." His voice shakes but stays strong. Court feels his sincerity. Old woman in back whispers prayer. Boy presents another evidence. "This is her bank statement." Judge reviews carefully. Numbers prove consistency. No signs of stolen money. Murmurs ripple across benches. Mother looks at son proudly. Prosecutor demands objection. Judge waves hand. "Let him finish." Boy presents final argument. "My mom isn't a thief. She's my hero." His small voice echoes. Entire courtroom feels heavy emotion. Prosecutor grows pale. Judge requests case file again. Reads carefully, cross-checks evidence. Finds inconsistencies in prosecutor's claim. Boy's evidence matches truth. Judge asks, "Why wasn't this shown earlier?" Prosecutor stammers nervously. Defense lawyer ashamed. Boy's courage exposes hidden truth. Court realizes miscarriage of justice. Judge looks directly at Boy. "You've done more than most lawyers." Audience claps quietly. Judge calls for recess. Courtroom buzzes with excitement. Reporters scribble notes quickly. Mother hugs son tightly. "You saved me," she whispers. Boy replies, "I told you I would." Prosecutor avoids eye contact. Case file re-examined deeply. Witnesses re-questioned. New light shines on truth. Mother declared innocent. Judge bangs gavel proudly. Courtroom erupts in applause. Reporters rush outside. Headlines already forming. Little boy defends mom in court. Cameras flash around them. Mother wipes her tears. Boy smiles proudly. Justice finally served. Judge invites Boy forward. "You're a true lawyer at heart." Boy blushes shyly. Courtroom cheers warmly. Prosecutor humiliated. Case dismissed. Mother's chains removed. She hugs son tightly. Tears soak his shirt. Reporters ask Boy questions. "How did you learn law?" He answers, "From watching and reading." His determination amazes crowd. Lawyer offers to mentor him. Judge offers scholarship for law school. Boy stunned by kindness. Courtroom claps again. Mother cries with gratitude. God sent me an angel, she says. Boy whispers, I just kept my promise. Family walks out free. Outside court, cameras surround them. People cheer loudly. Social media explodes with story. Headlines inspire thousands. Donations flood in for family. Boy becomes symbol of courage. School honors him publicly. Judge visits personally. Offers guidance for future. Mother finds better job. Boy studies harder at night. Dreams of becoming real lawyer. Community supports their journey. Neighbors apologize for doubting. Mother holds son's hand proudly. You gave me my life back. Boy smiles confidently. One day, I'll fight for others too. Story ends with hope and inspiration. Flashback, Jaden at 5 years old, coloring on floor. His mom beside him, filling out job applications. Apartment dimly lit, electricity almost cut off. He asks, innocently, why do we always sit in the dark? Tasha forces a smile. Because stars shine brighter in the dark. Jaden giggles, believing her. Another flashback. Landlord yelling at Tasha in hallway. She bows her head, apologizing for late rent. Jaden peeks from behind door scared. He whispers to himself, one day I'll protect her. Flashback to school. Kids teasing Jaden for old shoes. He hides tears, remembering his mom said, be proud of who you are. His teacher gives him paper. Write about your hero. He writes, my hero is my mom. She never gives up. Teacher posts it on wall. Jaden smiles shyly. Flashback ends with mother hugging him tight. We only need each other, baby. His small arms wrap around her waist. That memory fuels his courtroom courage. Judge sees his sincerity, not as performance, but truth. Audience realizes this boy carries years of struggle. Every word comes from lived experience. Lawyer shifts uncomfortably, realizing he's losing. Landlord taps, fingers nervously. Courtroom claps again. Mother cries with gratitude. God sent me an angel, she says. Boy whispers, I just kept my promise. Family walks out free. Outside court, cameras surround them. People cheer loudly. Social media explodes with story. Headlines inspire thousands. Donations flood in for family. Boy becomes symbol of courage. School honors him publicly. Judge visits personally. Offers guidance for future. Mother finds better job. Boy studies harder at night. Dreams of becoming real lawyer. Community supports their journey. Neighbors apologize for doubting. Mother holds son's hand proudly. You gave me my life back. Boy smiles confidently. One day, I'll fight for others too. Story ends with hope and inspiration. Flashback, Jaden at 5 years old, coloring on floor. His mom beside him, filling out job applications. Apartment dimly lit, electricity almost cut off. He asks, innocently, why do we always sit in the dark? Tasha forces a smile. Because stars shine brighter in the dark. Jaden giggles, believing her. Another flashback. Landlord yelling at Tasha in hallway. She bows her head, apologizing for late rent. Jaden peeks from behind door scared. He whispers to himself, one day I'll protect her. Flashback to school. Kids teasing Jaden for old shoes. He hides tears, remembering his mom said, be proud of who you are. His teacher gives him paper. Write about your hero. He writes, my hero is my mom. She never gives up. Teacher posts it on wall. Jaden smiles shyly. Flashback ends with mother hugging him tight. We only need each other, baby. His small arms wrap around her waist. That memory fuels his courtroom courage. Judge sees his sincerity, not as performance, but truth. Audience realizes this boy carries years of struggle. Every word comes from lived experience. Lawyer shifts uncomfortably, realizing he's losing. Landlord taps, fingers nervously. Flashback to school. Kids teasing Jaden for old shoes. He hides tears, remembering his mom said, be proud of who you are. His teacher gives him paper. Write about your hero. He writes, my hero is my mom. She never gives up. Teacher posts it on wall. Jaden smiles shyly. Flashback ends with mother hugging him tight. We only need each other, baby. His small arms wrap around her waist. That memory fuels his courtroom courage. Judge sees his sincerity, not as performance, but truth. Audience realizes this boy carries years of struggle. Every word comes from lived experience. Lawyer shifts uncomfortably, realizing he's losing. Landlord taps fingers nervously. Court stenographer pauses to wipe her eyes. Bailiff leans back, impressed. Reporters scribble faster, knowing this is history. Jaden clutches notebook harder, refusing to back down. He looks at his mom. "I promised I'd protect you." Judge glances at landlord with disapproval. "Do you feel no compassion for this family?" Landlord stammers. "It's just business." Judge raises his voice. "Justice is not business. It's humanity." Audience claps loudly. Bailiff quiets them. Lawyer slams folder shut in frustration. Jaden continues. "We pay what we can. But money isn't everything." He points at heart drawn in his notebook. "This is what really matters." Judge nods slowly. Tasha sobs into her hands. Woman in gallery whispers, "That boy's braver than grown men." Man beside her replies, "He's speaking for all of us." Reporter whispers into recorder, "History in the making." Jaden lifts chin proudly. He says, "Please, Your Honor, don't take my hero's smile away." Audience gasps in unison. Judge wipes his eyes with handkerchief. He clears throat, voice heavy. "Young man, you've said more in minutes than lawyers say in hours." Lawyer tries last objection. Judge slams gavel. Overruled. Applause breaks again. Judge looks directly at landlord. "If you push this case, you'll answer to me." Landlord gulps nervously. Lawyer lowers head in defeat. Jaden smiles, victory shining through. Tasha hugs him tight in front of everyone. Courtroom bursts in a standing ovation. News headlines the next morning. Little lawyer saves mother's home. TV anchors replay his speech on loop. Social media trends. Hashtag little lawyer. Celebrities share his story, calling him inspiration. A local university sends scholarship letter to Jaden. Tasha opens mailbox, hands shaking with joy. Letters from strangers pour in, full of donations and support. One letter reads, "Your courage gave me hope to fight my own case." Jaden reads aloud proudly. His mom hugs him tightly again. A nonprofit lawyer visits their apartment. He offers free representation for all future needs. Jaden grins. "But I'm my mom's lawyer." Everyone laughs warmly. Community center names room after Jaden. Plaque reads, "The boy who believed in justice." Years later, Jaden stands at high school graduation. His valedictorian speech echoes courtroom words. Fairness isn't about money. It's about truth. Audience claps thunderously. Judge from years ago attends quietly. He shakes Jaden's hand after ceremony. "You reminded me why I became a judge." Jaden smiles humbly. College years. Jaden studies law passionately. He volunteers for pro bono cases. He helps single moms fight unfair landlords. His name spreads across city as the people's lawyer. His mom sits proudly at every trial. Reporters still call back to the original courtroom day. Documentary film made about his life. Title, The Boy Lawyer. Film wins awards worldwide. Jaden dedicates speech to his mother. "Everything I am is because of her." Tears stream down her face in audience. Years later, Jaden runs for public office. Campaign slogan, "Justice for all." City rallies behind him.